Hello friends, we're doing another product review tonight. This is a Black Beard Firestarter. Picked this up off of a Facebook ad. I got suckered into buying two of these, and you know, they seem to be pretty cool based on the video, so I was going to check them out tonight. They are proudly made in the USA, and so we're going to see if we can start a small fire. I'm not going to do anything major because it's like 100 degrees here in Alabama right now. And then I'm also going to compare those just to an everyday fire starter you might pick up at Walmart, one of these little tumbleweeds, and see which one burns longer. And then in the video they dip this thing in water and still light it up, and I like to test if products can do what they say they can do, so I'm probably going to spray it down with a squirt bottle and try it out that way. So see you shortly. Okay, so we're back in the backyard, and we're going to go ahead, and I'm not going to waste this stuff because it's not super cheap, so I'm just going to cut off like just a small portion here. Oh, it's very thick and hard to cut, almost like a piece of rope. I want to dull my knife on this aluminum. Okay, so got this. Cut the plastic off here. Now in the instructions it says you take it and then you sort of fluff it up, and then I'm going to strike it with a fire steel just to see how easy that is to do. Oh gosh, wow, it crumbles apart like that. That's interesting. So in the video they go like this right here, kind of ruffle it up. Now it feels like a ball. Oh, you know what? It feels like a ball of like cotton or dry lint. And wow, even that tiny bit is only like this much, made that much fire starter. That's how fills my whole hand up. It doesn't smell or have any kind of bad smell or anything to it at all. So back up's a little bit wet. Okay. So I've just got an everyday run-of-the-mill fire steel. It's nothing fancy. Okay.
Wow, that was big sparks.
Now in the instructions it says, put it right here in the middle. Oh, it kind of comes apart on you, so I guess we'll just kind of try to bunch it together. Okay. I'm going to do what it says and then put it in the instructions, okay? Like right in here. Oh, uh-oh. Well, it's not easy. Now, I should give you the full disclosure. I'm not a professional fire maker. I probably have got like mediocre amateur skills compared to some folks. Well, let's see. It's definitely not lighting as easy as it did in the video. Come on, thing. Not good. Let's fluff it a little bit more here. Man, a spark like that ought to be enough to start up. Like, I guarantee if it was something like dryer lint, it would have done one up. Get a little bit closer. Oh, almost. 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 You can see it's starting to want to start now. Up, there we go. Okay.
That creates a nice little flame.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a big flame. Big. Oh, don't want to set all my little tinder here on fire.
Why'd you make the wood shavings anyway? It looks like a nice flame.
It is. Alright, so I would just, obviously you're going to be able to start a fire with something like that. I'm just going to throw some wood on top of it there. Yeah, that looks good.
Dad, one question. What are we going to do with all that?
Probably just going to put it out. Okay, yeah, so it started pretty easy, and honestly, I was kind of in a rush with the fire steel. This isn't my best fire steel either. This is just one that I kind of got off of like a website or something. It's not. I have a one from the actual fire steel. the Gobspark, what it's called. I forget the name of the website. But anyway, so now let's test out how easy this thing would be to light when it's wet. Let's go ahead and one a little bit closer. Don't get burned. So I wanted to show you guys what this looks like since it's dark. Come a little closer. It's like fibers. It looks almost like cotton. That's wood, is obviously not, but see, it looks like it's like an old t-shirt or something all cut up. Okay, so in the video that they do, they show them just basically like dip it in water. Well, I think they like set it on top of some ice or something. So I'm just gonna give it a little squirt. Okay. Now this might, maybe that would be like dew or something. So it's not saturated, but they dip it in like a little creek on the video. Oh, okay. There you go. I'm going to show you my terrible amateur fire still skills again here. Okay, let's see. Like I said, this would be like maybe if, you know, dew had settled. I'm going to make sure it's good and wet. Let's just see how this goes. It does not, definitely doesn't start as easy as they show in the video with the fire still. Man, you know, I'm giving it a good strike. I mean, you can really see all the sparks that are coming off of it, and it should. Up. Up, there we go. Up, 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 there we go. Okay, so it does start when it's damp.
Just not as well.
Yeah, you can see it's not going quite as well, but it is beginning to spread a little bit. You can see here, I'll turn my flashlight off, that's not like really catching up. Like you can really see that some of it here on the sides is not. Now what if, now it's catching up, but now what if you get a little sprinkle in here, maybe a little extra rain, right? I'm going to turn on this. Okay, so it's definitely not like a waterproof fire starter. It goes right out. So it may start when it's slightly damp, but it's not going to continue to burn when it's damp, that's for sure. You're still alive, little guy? Hello? What if we could get it to start back up with just a good old-fashioned lighter? I mean, a good old-fashioned match here. Let's wet the heck out of it and see if it'll light up. Alright, there it is. Ready? Oh gosh. Boy, if that had been my last match, I'd be in bad shape. Come on, you can do it. Oh no. Now see, I would be stranded on an island with no way of making any fire. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I don't think this is like full on. You know, they really try to advertise it as like this amazingly like waterproof product. I mean, I don't think it's definitely still vulnerable to the walls of water. Oh gosh, it's hot. Hot. Yeah, I mean it's. So let's just be honest. It's not going to create a situation that would be completely waterproof if it was. Now, maybe if you had a match, like I had a little match here, may I laid that there. Maybe it could catch it up in a sec. I don't know. Okay, we're going to pause the video, do a quick battery check, and we'll be right back. Okay, so let's test the Blackbeard with this tumbleweed thing. Now, you might say this tumbleweed thing is a lot more massive, you know, so it's probably designed to last a lot longer. Matter of fact, I wonder if there's some way we could like cut it in half to make this a little more fair. Okay, so I cut some of this off of the tumbleweed thing here. And to spare us all a bunch of laughter and embarrassment, I'm not going to try to use my fire still anymore. I'm going to just use a match. Let's just see what happens. And we only have like 10% battery left, so, and you're probably bored of watching if you're even still watching at this point. So I'm not going to well, you can see that this catches up a lot faster, and the reason is because it's you know, it's a lot more this is a lot more massive, so it's got to kind of start. I mean, that's going to really burn much faster. So let's stop the video and we'll come back and do a check in a few minutes and see how it's going. Okay, so it's been a few minutes and you can see that the little Blackbeard is not holding his own when it comes to this. The other one is definitely going. Now again, to be fair, wasn't a whole lot, and also that is very massive. Like you can tell, like there's a lot of material packed into that small package. So that's kind of interesting. Kind of makes me wonder what might happen if you were to take the Blackbeard and leave it rolled up and just light the end of it, how long it would burn. But regardless, I mean, Blackbeard is definitely a great, you know, material there. It holds up somewhat to some dampness, and it seems to, you know, do okay when it comes to lighting it. However, I mean, this stuff right here, I mean, gosh, that's a hot flame there. And I actually even cut off part of the end of it to try to make it more fair. And this stuff is only like, let's see, this is what it's called. Tumbleweeds by Frontier. 16 pieces you get, and you slap that bad fella in a Ziploc bag and it's gonna go for a long time. It probably would last years. Now the Blackbeard claims that it has an indefinite shelf life, so you know that's one of its perks, assuming that is indeed true, indefinite shelf life. So that's kind of cool for somebody like myself. It's kind of a prepper and I think about these types of things. I don't know how long the tumbleweed thing would last. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little mini review we did here, and have a great night. I'm going to say, this is my son Wyatt. He was behind the camera. Thanks for videotaping most of this. Say peace out, homies.
Bye. Peace out.